Hi, it's been about 2 weeks since I've uploaded a video on this channel, and I am extremely sorry for that, but I think it's time for me to fully explain my mental health struggles and why that is the case now. So about 7 months ago, I released a video talking about my mental health struggles for the first time on any social medias, and I felt like that was a big step in me trying to communicate what's going on to be better for the future. I've realized after this year that I'm dealing with the same depression, and it's almost worse than it was last year. And in preparation of this rant, I had to go watch that video, and a lot of the points that I was dealing with are exactly what I'm dealing with now. For example, my biggest issue 7 months ago was that I was adjusting to moving. It was something that I was not fully prepared for, and I had to adapt to it day by day. Me trying to evolve away from being from my hometown brought a lot of emotions out of me, and those emotions needed to be checked. And now I've moved again, and I'm still exhibiting the same attitudes and behaviors, which means I need to be much more honest with myself to actually help these mental health struggles rather than harming the people who really want to help me. And that's the biggest point I want to get out here. It's not that I'm being depressed wrong. And if you are someone that has depression, I don't want you to think that you're being depressed in the wrong way and my depression and my struggles are something that you have to follow. If what I can say can help you through your depression, that's great, and I'm eternally thankful for that. But having an introspective look on my life, I have to be critically honest on even my most vulnerable moments. My seasonal depression is something that I hold very personal to me, and I'm often scared to let people in to actually help me. And when I'm depressed, the biggest thing I'm looking for is an out from my situation. I can't really receive an out or even a distraction from my depression if I'm not even telling people what I'm going through. And this comes from me feeling extreme embarrassment. I am almost embarrassed that I can yap about fucking galaxy gas or anything else, but when it comes to actually ranting about something that affects me, I often get very quiet. One of my biggest qualities that I've just developed this year is that I just don't even talk. In my brain, I chalk it up to saying that nothing that I say in my depressive state is productive or valuable. And if I'm not jumping out the gym with joy, excitement, or happiness, there's no reason for me to speak. But I digress. I want to actually talk about what's been plaguing and affecting me so this doesn't have to affect me in this episode and hopefully for future episodes. Because I like to shut down and not really discuss what's going on, people only see the side of me that I don't even want them to see. Without explaining this to anybody, on the outside, you see Dom as somebody that's completely apathetic. And if you know me being apathetic towards things is fucking weird. I care about things. I love life, and I love the little intricacies that come with life. And for the people who sees this apathetic shell out of me, they're trying their best to distract me because they know what's going on. But I don't make it any easier for them because I'm not giving them any information to make my life any fucking better. And because of this, I have strained communication with people that I hold near and dear to my heart. But how will they ever know I hold them near and dear to my heart if I never fucking speak about it? And I'll be completely transparent about this point here. For some reason, it is a lot easier for me to talk to this camera than it is to look at someone and have them perceive me as my depressed self. Because there's one thing that this camera won't do. It won't judge me. It won't even perceive me. I'm perceiving myself through the viewfinder. And because of that, I feel like I can say whatever I need to in a comfortable manner. Maybe it's time for me to stop looking at people as automatically judging me and trying to put me down, and as an outlet to actually help me get through these things. The largest thing that I'm battling right now that I would contribute to at least 95% of why I'm feeling like this is my financial situation. Even last year, I wasn't making consistent or reliable money, and that's something that is coming from the economy, but it almost feels like an excuse to just blame the economy for my depression. And maybe that's me being unfair to myself, because the economy is something I can't control, but what I can control is my attitudes and my behaviors towards it. I don't have to sit here and sulk in bed every day of why I can't find a job or why I don't have a lot of money. Instead, I can just get more money, or do the thing that I think I'm very talented in, is talk to people who may know how to get me in a position to where I'm not feeling this financial burden anymore. But the key part of this is actually talking, as opposed to trying to deal with it myself. I don't have access to therapy like I used to 2 to 3 years ago. And because of this, I've kind of found myself in a position of trying to use the old therapy tactics from my old therapist to try to benefit my situation now. But what I'm learning is that you can't really benefit your situation when your opinion is the only opinion you're taking advice on. And as much as I am my own biggest critic, I also need to be my own biggest cheerleader in trying to motivate myself to ask for help. I think that's the biggest thing I'm gonna say all day today, is that I need to just ask for help. I need to stop shutting people out. And overall, I just need to be open about my struggles. But the real reason why I've been scared to be open about my struggles is that I just feel like in the back of my head, somebody's gonna use the information, the vulnerabilities that I give them, as ammunition to fire back at me one day. And while this may be true, and it has been true in the past, this is very irrational, especially when I've changed as a person. I've been very discerning about the people that I do dealings with, so the people in my circle wouldn't do this. So it also is not fair to label that title that if I'm open with them, they'll launch all of the fucking vulnerabilities at me. That's just not fair, and it's not true about these people. And for the people that I've leaned on and relied on, I want to specifically tell you this. Thank you so much, because you helped me through one of my worst episodes I've ever had, and without you, I don't even think this video would be recorded. And for the people that did help me, thank you very much for your kind words, for your patience, for your empathy and sympathy, because it probably wasn't easy to see me talking about ending my own life, and the words that you had inspired me and made me realize that that isn't the option I need to take here. And that's really why this video exists, is because I lost sight of the village that helps people. And I'll be honest, I'm very blessed to have the village that I do. It's a lot of people who are like-minded as me, who are very empathetic, and who also wants me to succeed. And I'm sorry that I let you guys down by not really being open and honest about my struggles and my issues. It's not fair to the people who have been in my corner through both the light and the dark times. And even recording this video, taking the whole mask off of me being funny and hype and optimistic and goofy is honestly scary. Like, I don't know how to navigate this space. And I want to clarify this one really quick, because I know how it probably came off. I am always my authentic self, either in these rants or my video essays. I do play up my persona, but the persona is still me. And taking off that mask to have an honest conversation with you guys is just uncharted nature. I don't know how you guys are gonna look at it in the comments, and if you don't want to watch this because it is just me ranting about my issues, I completely understand. But I'm making this to hold myself accountable, to open up and be honest about what's going on. I want to be successful. I want to be a person that can attain the finer things in life. And to be honest with you, I have those finer things in life, but because of my season of depression, I've been very blind to those things. My girlfriend, my friends, my parents are all the finer things in life, and just because it isn't a Lambo or wealth or a mansion doesn't mean it still isn't very valuable. And I want to get to appreciating you guys more vocally and with my intentions, as opposed to just leaving it all in here. Because I do mean this when I say this. I really do love everyone and everything. And for the goal of being a content creator, appreciating these finer things that is my girlfriend, my family, and my friends is paramount if I think I'm ever gonna reach that next step of making this content dream a reality. And I do apologize if I'm all over the place on this one. I'm messily just trying to get my thoughts out, but I just want the main takeaway from this rant to be, I am depressed, yes. It is very difficult for me to get out of bed. It is very difficult for me to even crack a smile some days. But this is gonna serve as a challenge to actually be better, because I see the value in what I want. I want you guys to be able to rely on me as a creative to bring you consistent content. I want better for myself. I don't want my depression to keep consuming me and turning me into a person that I'm not. And hopefully this video serves as that accountability point so I can be better. So when this time rolls around next year, I can make the update video saying that I'm better from this position here. And if you've made it to this point in the rant, I genuinely do love you, man. I want to give a special shout out to one of the viewers of the channel. Their name is Blood Rage. This person has been non-stop consistently being positive and just being a good person in the community, and I want to let them know that they're always appreciated. That goes for anybody in the community tabs. Every comment, every like, every share means so much to me, especially in an episode like this. Now, I'm not saying it is your job to help me through my depression. That is something I need to work with, but I will say your comments makes my depression a lot easier because it makes me smile. So for all those people who are like Blood Rage, putting comments on my videos and just asking everyone in the comments as well as myself to have a great day, thank you. You are invaluable and you are one of the greatest people on the planet, because you don't have to be nice unconditionally like you are. This world is difficult and it is very easy to be negative and sad. You pushing through those boundaries to just say, have a nice day and I can't wait for the next video, quite literally is the thing that I've been needing. So this content creation thing for me is not about the dream of making a shit ton of money. Because of you guys inspire me to always open my mind and think of different ways to think about things, because your guys' comments, your guys' attitudes are so diverse that it makes everybody's world a lot better because you exist in it. So thank you again. I don't know how many times I can say thank you, but I really do appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on the video, push your boy in the algorithm so everybody can see your boy, Bass Dom. Yes, sir, man. Leave a comment. I understand that seasonal depression isn't something that I go through, so if you're going through your own episode, let me know the things that you do to self-soothe, to cope with it, and let me know how you're feeling. You don't have to feel happy every day. Happiness is a fleeting emotion just like the rest of them. And if you are comfortable, let me know how you're feeling in the comments. Let's have a dialogue. And subscribe. I legitimately still can't quantify the moment where I really gotten the thing I've been dreaming of, which is a dedicated fan base. You guys grow every day, and it really just brings a smile to my face because I never would have thought something like this would have been possible for somebody like me. I've been dreaming about being a content creator since I've been 10, 11, and 12, and you know, the 10, 11, 12 version of me would probably be fucking hype seeing me do the thing in real time. So I do appreciate you guys leaving likes, sharing, and commenting, because it makes that dream of being a content creator so real every day, and I appreciate you guys for being so real every day, and I love you. I really do. If you want to join my Instagram, that's down in the description. If you want to join my public Discord channel, that is also in the description as well. But yeah, man, it's been Bass Dom, people. Deuces.